If you're seeing this on January 13th, this is the night of the full moon in Cancer. This message is for you. This is your daily forecast. What do you need to know? What do you need to hear right now? What's important? What's significant? What signs are you seeing? What synchronicities are you seeing? Or do you need to look out for? Hello, my name is Nicole. I'm a psychic tarot reader. I've been reading tarot for over 8 years now. I have about a little over 19,000 followers over on TikTok. And I'm so glad that you're here. I'm glad that you found me over here. Yeah, let's get into it. All right, so I'm definitely seeing, okay, yes, this is definitely resonating with the collective. So today, what we got is we've got community, number 10, we've got 8 of Cups, 4 of Swords, the Emperor in reverse. So what I'm seeing is there is a strong message here about kind of bringing things back into the community, right? Getting back in touch with community. And this is really significant too with what's happening with the ban and you know, the rights that we are being stripped of, and a lot of us are over there for community, right? We've built these very large communities. Like I said, I have 19,000 people in my community. Some people have millions, like 2, 3, 5, 10 million followers that they are losing that community. Hopefully not losing. Hopefully it's kind of just migrating over somewhere else. But community is significant today for us. And so I'm just gonna read from the booklet here. Community may indicate that you would benefit from examining your relationships within a group or belief system. Are your goals and beliefs in alignment with the group's philosophy? Do you remain within the community because it is simply a part of your history, but your involvement or participation is limited, and as a result, you feel disconnected? You may need to consider if the philosophy of community that you no longer connect with is still impacting your decisions or your perception of events. That, in addition to the Emperor in reverse, I do feel like there is this this strong sense of getting back into community and kind of saying, you know, the patriarchy, the hierarchy, the authority figures are just not serving us anymore. So let's kind of come together as a group and work together and unite rather than allow these authority figures to continue to separate us. I feel like our community and our society is in a deep need for deep rest and restoration and meditation and contemplation and healing. 3 of Swords coming out in reverse, healing and working on forgiveness and working on kind of moving forward. And that path does not look easy. This path forward, walking forward, it's not as easy as, oh, let's just heal and move on. This is going to be a very difficult path. There's going to be a lot of obstacles that are in the way of this path forward. So this is definitely going to be, you know, today's message is about community, but the long-term message is about moving forward and where do we go from here? How do we heal from what we now know, what we were kept from, and also the lack of resources that we now have to deal with. How do we use what we have? How do we work with what we have? We're at a disadvantage, but how do we work with what we have? How do we make it happen? We come together with community. We have to strategize. Okay, 7 of Swords coming out in reverse as well. We need to strategize against the darkness, strategize against the malicious energies that are trying to affect us. Support and community and we also have, we've got, 22 and 23 coming out. We've got 1, 3, 4, 4, 7, 1, 1. So 11, 11, 4, 4, 4 may be significant. 4, 4, 4 being the numbers of you are safe and divinely guided, you are protected. And then also we have the spirits coming out, which talks about respecting spirit. Respecting spirit talks about making sure that you're not just going to spirit when you need something, right? Going to spirit to make offerings just because. Going to spirit and praying and communicating and building that relationship. You can't just think that you're going to pick up you know, working with your ancestors and, you know, just one day on a whim, you're like, you know what, I'm gonna ask my ancestors to help me out with this. If you haven't venerated them and worked with them and built that relationship, why would they help you? Same thing with the deity, same thing with your spirit guides, your spirit team. When you see signs, when you see synchronicities, be sure that you are like saying a prayer or saying out loud like a little gratitude, a little thank you, appreciative, or at least acknowledging those signs. Because if you are not building that communication, building that that dialogue with your spirit team, they're not, number one, they're not going to know how to communicate with you, and number two, like there's no reciprocation of energy, right? We also have knowing, which is number 1, again 111. We have the book of spells. So there may be something that you need to learn. There may be more education that's needed. There may be more research that's necessary. And it's time for you to move forward and take that next step, okay? Yeah. So that's what I have for you for today. Hopefully that resonates. Hopefully that is helpful. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me know in the comments if this resonated with you.